This video, we're going to talk about locking your books in Intacct. So the difference between locking your books and closing them is that you have to close the books in order to lock them. So at the end of the year, you close everything out, you close your books. You can't post any normal transactions to them, but you can still post adjusting entries if needed, and you can always reopen those books and those subledgers if needed. When you turn on the locking feature, you can lock down those closed periods, and that will disallow any direct posting, but also disallow adjusting entries, and also it will not let you open periods as well. It also has separate permissions, so you can have someone with the ability to close your books at the end of the year, but not lock them, and therefore they cannot unlock them. So we suggest to have this pretty limited on who you allow to have this permission. So let's turn it on, and then I'll show you where the permissions are, and then I'll show you a couple other things as well. So we'll go to the General Ledger under Setup, Configuration. Then it's in this top accounting section under Transactions. We'll enable closed statutory reporting periods to be locked. And then down here, you've got the maximum number of unlocked fiscal years. So this just says that if I've locked down 2024, and I'm only going to allow one unlocked fiscal year, that means 1 year from the date it was locked. So if I lock 2024, 2025 is the only range I can post transactions to. So for these purposes, I typically recommend 2 years. And let me tell you why. 2 years allows you to lock down not last year, but the year before. The one you've probably already filed all your taxes, already received all of the changes from your tax accountant, and posted all the adjusting entries. Lock that down. Then this allows you to post to the prior year, so your adjusting entries if you've got that period closed down, and then current year. You also won't be able to post beyond the current year. So if, say, right now sitting here is 2026 and I've locked down 2024, I can't post to next year, 2027, because I only have 2 unlocked fiscal years. And that's basically what all this says here. So I'm actually going to turn this on to 2 years, and then I'll hit save. And once you've got that configured, you'll need to go into your company roles or your user settings and make sure that in your subscriptions under General Ledger permissions that you have on this books line the lock closed periods permissions. So it doesn't automatically check that. I've been messing with this a couple times, so you need to come in and make sure that's checked. So we'll save. And then once you've got that on, you'll see under the General Ledger All, you now have, your normal close and open, but you also have lock closed periods. So just like closing and opening the books at top level, you can do all entities at once, or you can select a group or an individual entity to lock down just one. So I'm going to do Eighth Wonder Construction here, and I'm going to lock down, as I said, calendar year 2024. Now hit save. So this is showing that they have been locked up to December 31st, 2024. So now let's just hop down into my entity. We're at 8th Wonder, the one that was just locked. And let's try to add something in 2024. Say, trying to add something today, but fat fingered it, hit 4 instead of 6. So we'll hit post, and we're going to get this. You cannot make entries into a closed books. Totally fine. That's what you get, even if they're locked or unlocked. But we'll go back, say I fat fingered it the wrong way and did 2027. You're always going to get this. The date is entering outside the current period. That's normal, even without turning on the locked things. But once we go to post, what you're not going to see normally is this. The periods are locked. You cannot process this posting date because it is outside our specific date range. So we'll fix it and we'll move it to today. We'll hit post. So this is a great way to prevent adjusting entries being made on books that are long forgotten, closed, filed, done, and also to prevent future postings on accident going forward. So if this is something you're interested in, go ahead and test it out. If you have any questions, you can put them down in the comments or you can reach out to us at Bangert. Thank you. Have a great day.